everyone. It's the Dr. Jason West Show. I'm so excited to share with you one of the coolest things that we've ever really put together. That is a phenomenal patient success story, tips for being healthy. Wow, do we have a lot of really neat things to go over. Get my microphone fixed up. There we go. I got it in the right direction. We are talking about growth and growth in kids and Dylan's stories, which you're going to see about in just a second. So I am so excited to share that with you and to go over and talk about what we can do for kids that are struggling with metabolism and growth and everything else. It's going to be just a fantastic experience. And if you would like information on our report on how to help kids that are failing to thrive to healthily stimulate their pituitary gland and their growth centers, then all you have to do is to type, here it is right here. I'm going to put it up there. Just type grow inside of our comment section, and we're going to share with you the patient success story. And so without further discussions, let's bring in Dylan and let's talk about what we can do to stimulate and to help kids to grow healthy. I'm so excited for you to see this. Let's bring it up. All right, let's check it out. Here we go.
Slowly after that, and
Hey everyone, it's Dr. West and Dylan at the West Clinic. Julie's over here. Julie said I didn't give her enough prep time to be on camera, so we're going to get some audio from her, but we're going to also talk about Dylan's story. We saw Dylan last year, so it's been, I think, about 9 months
yeah,
since he came in, and it's just a neat story. A little bit of a different type of testimonial because usually it's autoimmune or Lyme disease or cancer support therapies or energy or something like that. And Dylan's case is a little bit different. So, Dylan, what brought you into the office last year was what?
lack of height, wanting to be taller, more competitive in the sport I play, soccer.
So he came in and he said, I want to be a superhero and I want to be a taller superhero, right?
Yeah.
So, and what was really fun about this, so it's been, almost a year, and I've seen people that Julie and Dylan have referred to the office, but I haven't really seen Dylan. So when I came in to catch up with them, Dylan, the results tell people, number one, what happened, and then we'll talk about what you did. But what occurred?
Um, right after starting the vitamins and the supplements that he put me on, I grew about 4.5 inches in less than 2 months. I was already past my height goal where I wanted to be at the time. And I kept growing slowly after that, and I'm like 6 inches taller than I was then. So really happy.
Yeah, so 6 inches literally in about 9 months. And by the way, everyone, like this isn't anything illegal. It's not performance enhancing. What we did is we just gave his body some building blocks and some things to really help to put everything in balance. So it was a combination of what we call glandular therapy. We did specific vitamins, we did a lot of fats, and we did a lot of protein supplementation. So, Dylan, like when you were doing the program at home, it wasn't difficult to do,
No.
and it was just a kind of a timing thing, right, to get
Yeah.
your body. And then, did you have to change your diet?
No.
Not really, because like his diet wasn't horrible. So I'm not trying to talk over the top of him, but he was like, "Don't ask me questions that I don't know the answer to." So you didn't have to change your diet. Did you? Any other lifestyle advice or suggestions or recommendations that we did in the office? Because this is just such a nice improvement to go past your height goal. It's just pretty awesome. So anything else that jumps out for you?
I think just being taller and everything, just it helped me, be faster, more competitive in soccer and stuff. So yeah, that was basically it.
Okay, and mom being off camera. So we're going to pick up the audio because I didn't give her enough time. Julie, what would be your observations of what happened with Dylan?
It was shocking. One day he came up, asked to be measured, and he was already an inch or so higher, and the next day he was taller. And it happened right when you said it would. It took about 4 or 5 weeks, and then just started happening. And been really happy. His body feels better. He's not in as much pain when he plays sports, and he just is feeling a lot better.
So, you guys, what we did to stimulate Dylan's growth and development is specific glandular therapy, which we take from cows and pigs, and it's just like having like a T-bone steak or a ribeye, but it's condensed and it gives the body the building blocks. We also gave him some essential fatty acids, so omega-3, 6s, evening primrose oil, flaxseed oil, a way to get it basically into the system, and then we got out of the way. And so it's just been a really fun experience. It was fun to hear Julie's input. It's fun to hear Dylan's input, and now Dylan's like, we just need to work on muscle mass and fast switch muscle fibers for athletic performance. So now we're just going to retool a little bit and work on muscle health. We're going to give him basically the ground up components of healthy cow muscles so that it's a DNA blueprint for her body to start building muscles. And it's going to be fun to see him where he is in 6 to 12 months. So, Dylan, with that being said, if someone's watching the video and wanting to grow and develop, any recommendations or suggestions for someone that was just like you a year ago?
Just come here, come to this guy. Yeah.
All right, awesome. So it's been really fun because most about what we've been able to do is outside the office. Dylan was already trying to eat right. He was already exercising, and I was just like, let's just add more building blocks to the program. So that is our patient discussion today. It's all about growth and development, giving the body what it needs. This is Dylan, advisor, CFO slash mom slash everything coach, is over here on the sideline that gave us a little audio soundbite. We'll see you guys on the next video. So, you guys, what we did for Dylan is we gave him basically what the blueprint is for growth. And I love doing this. It's not performance enhancing. It's not illegal, but for kids to grow and survive. The first thing is I got asked, well, is it going to work for adults? And then the thing that I say about that is if the growth plates are closed, if you're in your 30s or 40s, I'm not going to be able to help you grow. But if we get to kids while they're growing, the growth plates are open in the teenage years, and you give them the building blocks, we can get some really nice acceleration. And you heard how excited Dylan was to be a better athlete and to get to his target height. And so just reviewing what we did for that is number one, we gave him some vitamin K2. So that's our green ground up green things. We also gave them the 8 essential amino acids. So there's 22 amino acids that code for protein. And if you have the 8, you can literally make 14 others. You make 22 total. And that's what codes for building and structure blocks. We also gave him some soft calcium. Remember, we talk all the time about calcium. You have calcium carbonate, calcium citrate, calcium malate, calcium glycinate. My favorite kind is calcium lactate because it's so soft and so absorbable. And then we gave him some ground up pituitary extracts. What does that do? That gives the body the clean energy or the clean blueprint to code for protein. And then to stimulate basically all growth centers, we give them arachidonic acid. This is a combination of things that helps to insulate the myelin sheath in my clinical experience. That was phase 1. What we did in phase 2 is gave him basically ground up a cow heart and some additional pea protein. And then you'll see what happens is we just have this stunning growth to 6 inches in 9 months in a teenage boy. This is a protocol that my dad taught me 21 years ago of helping kids that want to grow and failure to thrive and some other things. So with that being said, you guys, that is our wonderful patient experience of the week. Dylan being able to really accelerate over a time period of about 4 to 5 months, grew 6 inches. And how he did that was giving the body what it needs: 8 essential amino acids, soft calcium, a pituitary stimulator, and arachidonic acid. I'm Dr. West. We're coming at you every Thursday night, 5 o'clock Mountain Time, on our Facebook and our YouTube channels. If you would like information on how to help your kids to grow, if that's what you'd like to do, you just step in and you just go free report and just hashtag grow. Just a nice way to help kids to live at their potential, not down here. We want them to live the best they can. Being the father of 5 sons, I'm so excited to be able to share that with other parents. It's got to be a 50, 60-year-old protocol of some secrets that most doctors don't even know about. That's our program for tonight. Thank you so much for joining in. If you like information, just hit hashtag grow, and we'll see you on the next patient success